Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Ninja Knight. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So after my video that I've done on Hasbro's Transformers Beast Wars Retro Kenner line that I would like to see, the very next day we get this. So we have heard rumours and murmurings about this Mook book that was going to be coming out for Transformers Beast Wars or Transformers Kingdom. And it's interesting to see that they're posting images of the original toys with some of the updated decos that we've seen in recent years, particularly in the Takara line. So this is interesting stuff. This could hint at a future release, in my opinion, of a sort of vintage line, and I think that that would be most welcome. If you look on eBay, for example, the prices of some of those vintage figures are quite high, and I think Hasbro would be very wise to capitalise on that by getting more nostalgic fans, people that have grown up through this era, and bring them back towards the brand with some of the original toys, and then being able to say to them, hey guys, look what we've done some new stuff as well too in the meantime. So as we can see here, these feature the newer decos that we've seen probably on the anniversary molds of this line, and I like the decos that are sporting on these figures. I have to say that they look really nice, and I would certainly purchase these if Hasbro were to do a retro line. So here we have the original Maximal crew of Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Dinobot, Rat-Trap and Rhinox. So these are firm favourites, and I would love to see these being redone again. Next we have the Predacons, and we can see here we have Megatron, we have Scorponok, Waspinator, Tarantulas, Terrorsaur, and also then we have the original Optimus Primal that transformed into a bat, and then we have the Megatron that turned into a crocodile. So these were some of the more first images that came out of the Beast Wars, and these were supposedly supposed to be the original characters of Optimus Prime and Megatron. Clearly things changed as they went along, and then we got to see Optimus Primal and Megatron sort of be their own characters, and I think that that was probably a good idea as things went on. Next we have some other characters then from the Japanese series. So we have our Big Convoy here that turns into a woolly mammoth. We have Leo Convoy that turns into a lion. I think that is still something I would have loved to see in the original TV show. Maybe whichever they do with a TV show next, they could do it with that. We have Optimus Primal in his Transmetal form, and then we have Optimus Minor, as he was called in the Western release. So this guy is pretty interesting as well too, because this guy is a really funny looking character, and somebody again that didn't appear in the show. So as this moves on, we can see it progresses through the years, and I think some of the updates that they give to these characters is really interesting. We have Optimal Optimus here from 1999. 2005 we have our Beast Machines Optimus Primal, and then we have our repaint of the Optimal Optimus and a slight remold as well too for Megatron in that form, which again was a bit of a weird circumstance within that TV series, but that TV series was filled with some weird stuff. Next we have Magnum Boss. So the combiner of the Maximals of Ironhide, Prowl and Silverbolt. So this is the Japanese version of it, as it's painted up completely different clearly on the face. Last but not least we have Tropy Predicus, and this was another character that featured I think in the Japanese TV show. So would be very interesting to see if this character did pop up in the future in terms of a vintage line, given that those two combiners were quite difficult to get, and the paint on this is completely different from the original release. We have a sort of horse looking transformer. The name escapes me quite now, but I think it's quite cool the way it has this gimmick as well too that it works in, and a horse transformer would look absolutely excellent in my opinion. Last but not least then we have Magmatron. This is a character that forms from 3 different animals into one robot, and I think that that would look absolutely brilliant. And then of course then we have Galvatron up above. So I think that they might release a retro line. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Good luck.